Today I have some more Marvel zombies for you. And hey, look, I know what I said. I said I wasn't collecting the Marvel zombies. So don't judge me. Do you hear that? Hold on just a second. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. So, like I was saying, today I have the Marvel zombies for you, and these are two more that I just recently picked up. I know that I said I wasn't going to collect these guys, but look, I have not gone out of my way to find these guys. When I find them in the wild, I pick them up, and I have so far found every one of them with the exception of, I think, maybe two. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. My name is Wayne, and this is Wayneko. These guys have been a lot of fun finding. I mean, this is, like I said, this is the line that I said I was not going to order online. I was not going to pre-order. I wasn't going to do any of that because originally I just simply was not going after this line of pops. But they are really cool. Now, Wolverine is 662 out of the group. His box looks just like the rest. They only show the 4 of these guys on the back, even though we all know that there's a lot more than just 4 of these guys, right? So I have every one of them that they show on this back. I have every one of them that they show on the back of this, and I have the Mysterio in the variant. So we know that Mysterio has a glow variant as well as his regular, and we have the 10-inch thing, and I think that's it. Now they had the Silver Surfer and Magneto is what I want to say. Now I could be wrong. It could be like the Silver Surfer and somebody else, but I know for a fact that there is another group of these guys, but I don't have them, and like I said, I'm just not going to go out of my way to get them. If I find these guys in the wild, then I'm going to jump on them. If I don't find them in the wild, then I'm just simply not going to get them. Now, getting Wolverine out of this package, he is once again really small, but somebody explained this to me not too long ago, so I'm going to explain it to you. Let's take a closer look at him. Okay, so Wolverine is kind of small because he's only... Now, I'm going to say don't quote me on this, but he's only like 6'5" or 6 something at almost 300 pounds. I mean, so they say that Funko made him small because in reality he is supposed to be a smaller person. I don't know that to be true, but that's what someone said to me, and I have to like think that there's some truth into that because I looked it up and he's only like 6'6" and almost 300 pounds. He is really well done though. I love how they took and made him like the 80s edition, so he has like the whole like torn here on his mask. His face is all messed up just like on Deadpool. I love how they got his arms as well and the chest. Now we can see his skeleton structure, but we all know that it's that metal, right? So instead of just seeing like bones, we're seeing this metallic bone almost, and that's because he has the exoskeleton, right? Really nice pop and really well done. I mean, out of the group so far, every one of these guys has been really well done, which is surprising to me because look, I know I wasn't a fan of these guys right off the jump, and I think it was Thing that really got me like into these guys. When I seen the Thing in person, it was such an awesome 10-inch pop that I just said, okay, if I see these guys now, I'm gonna pick them up. If I don't see them, then I'm just not gonna sweat that much about them, which is really how we should be about all the pops, right? If we don't catch it, then we just don't catch it, and we just don't sweat it that much, right? If it's something that we really have to have, then we kind of go to the secondary market. His box is the exact same as Wolverine's, not much difference other than it has, you know, Venom on it. This is the Funko Club exclusive GameStop. So GameStop has what they call like this Funko Club. I'm not real familiar with how it works. I know that it's supposed to be like a members thing, but my GameStop has these things come in all the time, and I don't think they like stop who they sell them to based upon like what your membership is at GameStop. But I don't know that because I am a pro member at GameStop. I spend so much money in Funkos and stuff like that, but it only makes sense for me to be a pro member at GameStop, and they just give you all kind of extra perks, right? I mean, like I get discounts every month. It's just look, they're not paying me, so we're not going to talk anymore about that. But if you're going to buy a lot of stuff from GameStop, it only makes sense that you join their like Pro members, right? It costs you 15 bucks a year, I think. They give you $5 a month coupons. Look, go check it out for yourself. This Venom though, this Venom. Look, y'all know how I feel about Venom, and I'm not a Venom fan, and I'm not gonna say I'm not a Venom fan. I'm not a fan of all the stuff they venomize, right? So it seems like for a while there, they came out with 3, 4, maybe even 5 waves of venomize this, venomize that, venomize this. This one is a really awesome pop. Let's take a closer look at it. This one may have quickly became one of my favorite Venom pops. Got the slime coming dripping off of his arm here. You can see that they actually did 2 different eyes, which I want to say that I'm a fan of it. So you have like the Venom style eye over here, you have the Funko round eye over there. He has this kind of green ooze just all over him. It's just, look, the job they've done with these pops is really well, but I can tell that there's some glue spillover right here on his back where his arms are actually glued onto his body. The work and the attention to detail that went into this guy is extraordinary, but for some reason it does appear to me to see a lot of glue spillover, but we know that that's just a Funko thing. And as collectors, we've just kind of accepted that as a reality, right? Funko's going to have paint mess ups, they're going to have glue spillover, they're going to have scrape marks in them, they're going to have all kinds of craziness that as collectors, we have just kind of started accepting. And I don't necessarily know that that's a good thing, and I don't necessarily know that it's a bad thing, but I know that as collectors, we've all just kind of started accepting that that's what they're going to do, and this is how they're going to live. Don't forget to go check out my Patreon. There's lots of exciting stuff going on there. Coming up here soon, this guy will be coming up for giveaway on the Patreon only giveaway. So the Patreon only giveaway will be coming up next month in October. This guy is going to be the pop that's going to be given away in that Patreon only giveaway. So if this is something you are interested in getting involved in, go check out my Patreon. It's cheaper than what a cup of coffee at Starbucks is going to cost you a month. So go check that out if that's something that you are into. It's lots of fun. If that's not something you're into, there's another tier just for you that is just going to get you on my homepage in a shout out list. So if that's not something you're into, there's another tier for that also. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. Guys, there is no Wayneko crew without you, and I truly appreciate you watching. Until next time, have a good one.